Hi, everybody. Welcome to Reality Buzz TV, where we talk about all things reality TV shows and all things reality TV show stars. So, listen, you guys, I want to talk about what's happening with Nonko and Jojo. So, on social media, it looks like Nonko and Jojo have unfollowed each other. They also have deleted pictures of each other on social media, or it looks that way. Okay. We have seen that happen with, couples when they break up, where they remove each other and follow each other, and they even delete the pictures. Now we are seeing it with friends. Okay. So it does look like it's the end of the friendship. This is happening now that we are watching the show. And it's a week or two after Unonko officially released that statement to leave the show officially. Meaning that you guys, they were still friends after the show, but something must have been happening now while we are watching the show that is making them make those decisions or that decision to go their separate ways. Now, you guys, this season, when it comes to Nonko and George, I want to start by saying I do appreciate the fact that Jojo is doing this season different because Jojo used to get on my last nerve with this thing. You would see every time something happens that doesn't agree with her, she's calling Bube, she's leaving, and she'll be quitting the show. And then, not that you don't have a right to quit the show, but the problem is that she'll be quitting the show. I'm done with this. I'm done with this drama. This is so toxic. And then next episode, she's there. And then something else happened, and then she's quitting the show. Ooh. And then the next episode, I was like, Jojo, quit. Are you quitting or are you staying? So it has always felt like, Bube needed to be somewhere in the corner just waiting to save Jojo for the show to go on. I felt like that. I felt like ngathi Jojo is only able to remain calm and behave like an adult only when, Bube is somewhere at the corner where she can look and see him, because he's around to save her. And I just felt like, but on this show, we want independent women that are just going to come and, bring their personality and the bashade Becky. You understand what I'm saying? And be able to deal with that as adults. Not that, every time things don't go your way, when you are quitting the show, every time things don't go your way, you're calling your husband. Now you are going, you're leaving when the trip is not done. So this season, you guys, Jojo did it different. Even when things were hard, even when, the friendship would not go, she was crying real tears that other episode when she went to knock at Nonko's door and Nonko didn't open. I thought she's going to call Bube. Bube will come and fetch her, but she did not do it. And I appreciate the fact that this time, it doesn't feel like she's like a toddler on Real Housewives. She has grown up, okay? Because as a grown woman, you have chosen to be on this show, okay? So you're not gonna every time there's just a little bit of drama, you're crying and going home, okay? Stay over here, work things out with these women because you're doing a show with them. So it does feel different this season, and maybe that's the reason why it is getting to a point with their friendship where it's becoming difficult for them to be friends because Jojo wants to speak up. Jojo wants to be an individual. But at the same time, it's very hard for her to be that when she is with Unonko. At the same time, with Nonko as well, guys, if you look back with Nonko on Real Housewives, Nonko really struggled to build friendships on the show. I feel like Jojo might not have struggled to build friendships outside of the show. No. This is what I want to say. Jojo sounds like outside of the show and on the show, she struggles with friendships. Because remember, she always refers to that whole thing of she always gets left. They would leave her. She would just make one mistake in friendship and the friends would leave her. So she has that struggle in life. Okay, she has that trigger. With some of her friends, they always leave her, and she's easy to get rid of. Now, Nonku, when she came on the show, she struggled to build friendships. Those women did not want to be friends with Nonku. All of the rich women, no Sorisha or Eni, Unonkunja was just like that girl who had an affair with a married man, Usfiso. And what is she doing around us, married women and rich women? How does she make her money? All of that. So they did not like her. So it was almost like a perfect combination with Jojo Nononko, because they had those struggles in building friendships. And remember, at the beginning, Jojo didn't really like Unonko because Jojo was part of that group that did not like Unonko. So it took some time for them to be friends, but once they were friends, it was like a perfect match. But you know that thing that, who's that lady from Kumbule Kaya? There's a clip that's going around where she says that Maufuna Ukjola, you must understand, people are hurt. So it's like Maujola, especially Mausumdala, Ujola, it's like a patient dating a patient. So even with Onunko, I feel like they have certain triggers around friendships, but then they came together. But it's almost like they both never really went deep with their friendship. It was all surface. They loved each other, yes, but it was all surface. Now, when they really have to go deep, because Nonku has this issue with the religion thing where she feels like in order for her to really have a deep friendship with you, you have to be a born-again Christian. And then Georgiana has her own convictions in terms of she really doesn't believe this thing, you would say, Christianity is the only way. She respects the people that are Christians. She respects the fact that Unongo is a Christian and a born-again Christian, but she does not believe that there is the one and only way. Now, there is something that is deep for them to deal with, and it's the first time that we see them try to deal with something like that in their friendship. Now, in the beginning, you guys, I think both of them missed what what their conflict was about. I think that they thought their conflict was being caused by the other ladies. They were not looking at each other and thinking, friend, are we having issues with each other? Is there something that we need to discuss? Or I have things that I feel like we haven't really talked about in our friendship, and I'm feeling unsettled about them. Let's have a conversation. Instead they made it about the other women. They were, instead of focusing on the two of them, they focused on the fact that they were feeling like the others didn't like being friends. They didn't like them being friends. So every time that they would feel like there's tension between the two of them, they thought it's because of the outside influence, which was the other ladies. Yes, granted, you guys, I think the other ladies don't like the friendship, Kanuko, not Jojo, but I feel like what was causing the conflicts is that they were walking on eggshells with each other. Now, when they finally have that sit down, where Ununku felt like, because guys, listen, they were in the car, Nonku prays, and then after she prays, if you watch that scene, it's not like Ununku prayed, and when she said amen, Jojo laughed. I went back and I watched it. They pray and they are done praying. Then somebody says that, you know what, guys, from now on, let's just do this whole thing of looking out for your sister, something like that. Let's take care of the sisterhood. That is where Jojo laughed. She did not laugh at the prayer. But when the ladies were talking about it later on, they were talking as if Jojo was laughing at the prayer, but Jojo was laughing at the fact that these women were sitting here talking about sisterhood, and she knew that there is no sisterhood in the group. But because their friendship value is at that point where there are things that they are not talking about that is affecting their friendship, it just looked like that whole thing was about, the Jojo laughing. And Jojo is not understanding what I'm not laughing at the fact that you pray. I'm laughing at the fact that you guys are talking about the sisterhood, and I know that there's not going to be, because you're going to say, let's be sisters and whatever, and then you got the people are attacking your marriage, for an example. So now, when I was watching the episode, this last episode, you guys, and Unonku was saying all of those things, I need a friend that is going to pray for me, and I need a friend that, and then she told Sorisha and Londi London that she's never prayed with Jojo, but Jojo said that they've prayed together. But she said to them that she's never prayed with Jojo. And yes, and then she said that Jojo, she spoke as if she's saying basically that Jojo is going to hell. And so she's really worried about it. And Jojo needs to be born again. Otherwise, they can't be friends. Basically, that's how I understood her diary, thing. Now, listen, if I'm your friend and you are on TV and you say that, I have to be this in order to be your friend, that is going to make me feel away. So I feel like they must have gone through a season. The season was hard. But remember, when they are going through a season, sorry guys, when they are going through a season, they don't know what the other person is saying in the diary. They don't know. Now, they also see it when I'm not sure if they get sent the episodes, because I've heard that some reality shows, you get sent the episode the day before the viewers see it, so that mentally you can prepare yourself for what's coming. So that if the episode, because obviously they don't have the final edit and it, so that if, let's say you had some drama and that drama is coming in with that episode, you are aware, you're ready. If Twitter is going to be attacking you, you're ready. Okay, so I've heard that some of the reality shows, they do that, where they send you the episode the day before they release the episode, so you know what's coming. So I'm not sure about Real Housewives, what, how they do it, or if they wait until they watch it with us. So now, when they finally see it, I'm thinking that there are possibilities. When Jojo saw what Nonku said about our friendships, about their friendship, and how conditional it is, because it is conditional, Nonku doesn't love Jojo unconditionally, honestly, because she's saying, if Jojo doesn't do this, then I cannot be friends with her. Also, you guys, when Unongo was asked to go to, do you feel like you are trapped? Like you have to be friends with Jojo? She did not answer no. As a friend, that would hurt my feelings, guys. If somebody, because I'm thinking, if my friend is my friend, they are my friend because they want to be my friend. So if somebody comes and say, do you feel like you are forced to be Dando's friend? I'm expecting my friend to be like, no, I'm not forced to be Dando's friend. I love her. She's my friend. But if somebody asks my friend, goes, do you feel like you are forced to be Dando's friend? And my friend is like, you know what? With the things of God, you never know. I'll be like, are you forced to be my friend? So there are things that Unonko said in the diary session that I feel like might have caused them to fight later on. And that's why we are seeing the deletion of the photos. That's why we are still seeing the unfollow. Okay. It's sad, you guys, honestly, because like Unonko no Jojo have done something that most of these women or most people that have been on reality shows have not been able to do, which is that they create a genuine friendship while they are doing a reality show, because most of these reality show friendships don't last. So it was nice to see them. Whether you like Ujojo Nononko, the friendship was really nice to see. Like women can be friends, can be good friends to a point where you feel like they're sisters. It was nice to see it. I'm personally sad about the fact that the friendship is ending. I'm kind of hoping that they will be able to repair things, but I do feel like the things that Unonko said might be the things that maybe caused Ujojo to feel away. Because when I look at Jojo, and what Jojo was saying, Jojo was just expressing was, listen, Noko is my friend, and I don't want to deal with these women without Unonko, and maybe it felt like it was too much for Unonko, because if somebody is relying on you to always be there, then is she your child, okay, or your friend? Now, you guys, listen. I kind of want to see Ujojo do the season without Unongo. Unongo has already decided that she's not coming back. And Nakona Foot, I feel like this one might change her mind. So, but I do want to see Ujojo without Unongo, do a season without Unongo. However, Jojo just needs to stop with like everything is Yakalwa, I know, guys, there's nothing wrong with crying, but sometimes like it be feeling like kunama toddlers on the show, like everything you are crying, so she needs to just be able to manage it, okay, manage the emotions a little bit, because like you end up like, that's why even when she was sitting next to Londi, Londi ended up saying Jojo is pretending to cry, because at some point you just feel like, hey, are you crying, or you just, you know so I feel like if she just needs to work on that, like you can't be crying every time you have to express yourself, every time people confront you about something, you are crying, okay? Also, that whole thing of Jojo saying that she still feels bad about that bag situation that she said to Mabusi, and because now she does not want people to think that she's a classist. I mean, you just have to let go of that, because you did it, you said it, you did not think that a black woman can work hard and buy herself nice designer bags. That's how it doesn't matter how you explain that situation, that's how it was, okay? Now, I mean, we were upset with you back then, but I mean, we like you now, it's okay, just let it go of that situation. There is no way that you can convince us that that sin was anything different from somebody that was being classist at the time, because you were rich, you had a rich husband. People could explain why you would carry an expensive bag if you did, but you did not understand why is Busi carrying an expensive bag, because Mabusi was not married, and Mabusi did not come from a rich family, and Mabusi was a black woman. Let's not live out, okay? So I feel like she needs to let go of that, because every time we go back to that, actually it reminds you of that Jojo that we didn't like very much, that was classist. So I don't know why she's not letting go of that situation, why it keeps coming back for her, because there is no way that that situation is going to change, and now it's going to now mean something different from what it meant before. It just means that you did not think, you were shocked by the fact that this black woman can work hard and buy herself an expensive bag, because maybe you think that women have to have a husband, okay? Even now, you might feel different now. You just have to live your life now, and we can say, Yazu Jojo is not like she used to be like before. But that situation, when it happened, it was the way that it was. It looked the way that it looked. It sounded the way that it sounded. There's nothing that she can do to change that situation. So her crying about the fact that, people have been thinking of me, Also, I don't know, I feel like Ujojo can't deal with people thinking anything negative about her. And there's no way that you can do a reality show and every single person thinks that you are perfect. There are people that are going to like you. There are people that are going to just not like you. Okay, there are people that would prefer not to have Jojo on the show at all. I felt like that last year. This year I felt different. So I feel like if she's going to continue doing the reality show, she has to be able, first, to manage her emotions, because you can't be crying every scene. And number two, you have to just let go of things that you've done. Be like, yeah, that was a horrible season for me. I was a horrible person in that season, but now it's different, okay? Anyway, you guys, I don't know. I feel like there is a part of me that wants that friendship got Jojo to come back with Unongo, but I also feel like, but what's going to change? Because at the end of the day, Unongo is still that Christian that she is, and Jojo is still going to be Jojo. So, and if Unongo says that she can't be friends with Jojo unless Jojo does this, then, you know, It's like, as a friend, just take me as I am. But if you can't, then I mean, I guess I should find other friends, you know. But anyway, you guys, it's a sad thing, though, to see, because it's been that friendship for reality TV, like, honestly. Anyway, you guys, tell me what you think about this in the comments section about Nonko and Jojo's friendship ending. Or do you think it's like the end, or you think it's just a period that they're going through and they will be back together soon? And what do you think about Ujojo doing a season without Nonko? And guys, anciphisa ukukhala nkosi yami. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before you're gonna share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginethanda kakhulu.